Welcome in Tielt for the third round of the Belgian Rally Championship. And as you can see, it's pretty wet in Tielt, but still the riders were surprised that it started to rain hard just before the start of the first stage. And most of the leading drivers had slicks on their cars, like championship leader Chris Prinsen with his 208 R5, and he was pretty surprised by the conditions.
Plus links naar voren, 60 rechts 18 koord. Plus links 12 naar voor. Ja. Koord wordt 80 rechts 17 koord en kiezel. Links 14, direct rem tot 40, links 30 koord.
Freddie Loix, who retired in the opening round of the Belgian Championship, also had slicks on his car, but he had the soft kind, which delivered more grip.
Om links 80 licht couperen borduur, rechts à fond, om wordt 100, links 82 plus couperen aan paal, links 82 plus couperen aan paal. 100, even links borduur, om wordt 25, rechts 33 couperen en rechts. Rechts 33 couperen en rechts 100, top à fond.
That meant that Loix had a 12-second lead after the first stage. Dutchman Michiel Becks with the Fiesta R5 keeps getting better with the Belgian rally roads. And he had a good start as well. A less good start for Vincent Verschuren though. Verschuren missing the breaking point of the second corner of the first stage, and he got stuck in a ditch. Fortunately, the spectators got him out, but he lost almost 3 minutes in the adventure, and that meant that his chances for a good result in this third round of the Belgian Rally Championship were already over after a couple of 100 meters. Verschuren going very slowly over the stages. Not only is he on slicks, but apparently there's a mechanical problem as well. This is Bert Cornelis, who makes his debut at the wheel of the Fiesta R5, and he's catching up with Verschuren. Verschuren still going as fast as he can, but Cornelis is clearly going faster, and he will overtake Verschuren a bit later on. Good start from Cornelis in his new Fiesta. Bertrand Groten, another Citroën driver, also had problems with the conditions, losing a lot of time. Here's Patrick Snijers with the Porsche. Difficult, of course, to get the power of this car to the ground in these slippery and wet conditions.
Rechts rem voor rechts 45. En links 40 opent. 70, links 75 en asfalt. En 200 T links 40 voorpaal.
Snijers losing over a minute in the opening stage, but he could get back later on. This was all due to the conditions, of course. Another Porsche driver, Jochen Klarout, spectacular here, but a couple of kilometers further on he went off the road, a heavy crash, and it was a retirement for Klarout. Fortunately, he was okay. And this is Tim van Parijs, who had the good tyre choice for this opening stage, set third time overall, and of course was the fastest of the GT cars, but still it appeared to be very difficult to get the Porsche around the corners. A couple of stages further on, Patrick Snijers trying to make up for the time lost in the opening stage, but unfortunately for him, the gearbox went.
Het is niet waar, hè?
100 links 80 afval. 70 top en rem.
Allee,
Dat is eraan.
wat kapot.
Ah man, allee. Kan toch niet? Links 45. Rechts 50. Godverdomme.
Patrick Snijers not the happiest of rally drivers, and Vincent Verschuren continued with his DS3 R5, but as you can see, not at a very high pace. He had no grip at all. Verschuren dropping down to 63rd position at the moment, trying to climb back his way up the order.
Je hebt niet de beste ochtend
This wasn't the best of mornings for you. In the second braking zone, we went off the road. It was very slippery. I didn't have any feeling in the braking zone, and we lost over 2 minutes. So we were very fortunate to get out of it. And those problems continued in the following stages. There is nothing grip. In the braking zones. It's impossible. It's like driving on eggs. I'm very happy that I'm here in Service Park. Kevin de Maarschalk had a mixed tyre choice to start the rally, which was good for the opening stages. Stages 3 and 4 was less fortunate.
Hoe is deze ochtend voor jou verlopen?
How was the morning for you? Well, not bad, but it could have been better. We've struck with mixed tyres, which was good for the first stage, but that was cancelled. And then in the third stage, the road started to dry up, and then that wasn't the best tyre choice. So we try and change the setup for the next stages. Tim van Parijs sliding all over the roads, still leading the GT class though after the retirement of Klaarhout and Snares. But he dropped a bit down the overall order, now he's 7th overall. In 6th, Dutchman Michiel Beksmit, co-driver Sander van Baarschot, happy with his start.
Hoe is de ochtend verlopen?
How was this morning for you? Yeah, it was very good. We did 4 stages. We know the asphalt here is slippery and very slippery. Let's get the adrenaline flowing, and that's why we're here. I'm happy. Bert Cornelis, 4th overall in his debut rally with the Fiesta R5. Just under a minute behind the leader. A good start then for Cornelis. Here catching up with Groten. Groten opening up the corner to let him pass, but Cornelis didn't want to. And that means that Groten stopped in the next corner to let Cornelis pass.
De eerste keer met de Ford Fiesta.
First time with the Fiesta R5.
Hoe is de kennismaking verlopen?
How is that acquaintance going? Yeah, the shakedown was a good speed without any risks in the dry. This morning I was a bit worried when I saw it was raining. And I'm not taking any risks, but good times.
Wat is de ambitie?
So what are your ambitions? I started without ambitions. I have small ambitions now, but I don't want to tell them now. Chris Prinsen attacking hard, trying to make up for the lost time in those opening stages when he was on the hard slicks. But for the moment, he's only in 3rd.
We hadden harde slicks gekozen.
We chose hard slicks. It was a bit better maybe with soft slicks. Hard slicks, it was impossible to do. We thought it would have stayed dry, and then from the start from stage 1 it would have been a damage limitation. In 2nd position, that might be the surprise of the rally, Andy Lefevre, the 2005 winner.
De verrassing van deze wedstrijd, je staat tweede.
Surprise of this race, you're in 2nd position. Yeah, we're happy. We had the car good setup, and we know the rally's entailed very well. We won here in 2005, so we know the stage as well. But I'm a bit surprised that we're that far in front, especially since we had some small fuel pressure problems. But I think everything is car, and we'll try to continue in this rhythm. And leading the rally, Freddie Loix, the winner of the previous round in Spa as well. And he already has a 25-second lead.
En wordt 100. En wordt 100, links 62 plus, couperen borduur. Links 62 plus, couperen borduur. En 50 links.
Oh, he's very happy about the start, of course.
4 ritten gereden en ja.
4 days gone, and you could start controlling the rally. Yes, we just took the right tire choice. We knew that from stage 3-4 there would have been rain, and we chose for soft slicks, and the rain started in stage 1, and we knew we had a good choice. So Loix leading from Lefevre 25 seconds ahead, then Prinsen in 3rd, Cornelis in 4th, and Langelakens with the Mitsubishi in 5th. Second loop of 4 stages, identical 4 stages as the opening loop, in a bit drier conditions, still some damp patches, and Vincent Verschuren trying to make up for lost time, and then he discovered why he did lose time in those opening loops. Apparently there was a draft shaft problem on his Citroën.
Wat was het probleem nu in
So
de
what was the
eerste
problem in that opening stage? Well, apparently at the start of the first stage I broken one of the drive shafts in the front, and that's why I didn't have I missed that braking zone. Yeah, I lost a lot of time after that. The car was uncontrollable. Now the car is fine and the times are fine, but yeah, it's a bit late now to make up for everything. Guillaume Dillet, one of the DS3 R3 contenders, fighting with this Kevin de Maarschalk for honours in the R3 category. And Maarschalk using that second loop to overtake Dillet and jumping up to 10th overall. Toby van den Bergen in his very spectacular BMW 130, leading the M Cup, is in 9th overall. And here's Jonas Langenakens. Had some bad luck in his recent participations, but now everything is going fine. He's in 7th, just behind Tim van Parijs in 6th.
Zevende algemeen, eerste GT.
You're the first of the GT cars, everything is going fine. Yeah, everything is going fine. Unfortunately it rained this morning because it's very slippery. Of course that was the same for everybody. We stopped for Jochen in the first stage, and we were a bit shook up, but the stage was cancelled, of course. And then in the rain we lacked some confidence, but now it's dry and it's clear that the Porsche is better to drive in dry stages. So everything is going fine. Michiel Becks holding on at that 5th position, which would allow him to score important points for the Belgian Championship. And Bert Cornelis keeps on going with his Fiesta R5. He might have a shot at a podium finish because he's still in 4th overall. And that of course would be a great result for his debut with the Fiesta R5, and Chris Brinson is attacking hard.
Tweede plaats is bijna
You're getting closer to 2nd position. Yeah, true, we're halfway through now. Maybe I'm getting closer. Yeah, it depends on what the weather will be. There's some drops now, so picking the tires for the next 4 stages will be difficult. The favorite then still in 2nd position, but he only has 7 seconds in hand now over Prinsen. But it's a good thing that he can hold on to that position. Now a 39-second lead for Freddy Loix, who had 2 choices, or to control the rally or to continue at the same speed, and he chose the latter.
Rechts 112 couperen, links 110 couperen en noordsporen, links 80 couperen. Opent, 100, rechtsafval, 150.
Doe je nu op je...
Are you taking it easy now, or what exactly are you doing? No, I think it's too early to take it easy. We're only halfway through, so I think have to keep on at that rhythm until the last loop, and then see what is happening. Halfway through, Loix leading from Lefevre, Prinsen, Cornelis in 4th, and Becks in 5th. And that was the end of part 1. See you after the break. Welcome back in Tielt for the 3rd round of the Belgian Rally Championship, the TAC Rally. And this is Andy Doalev, who's in 2nd in the Belgian junior rankings. He's also in 3rd overall in the overall rankings due to his class wins in R1. Leading the junior rankings is Paul Geusens. It is 208. Toby van den Bergen. He was in the top 10 halfway through, and after the 3rd loop he's still in 10th, leading the M Cup. From this man Frankie Boula, who's a couple of places behind overall, but in 2nd of the M Cup. Vincent Verschuren picking every driver in front of him one by one, and he's already in 17th overall. Remember, he dropped to 63rd after his mishap in the 2nd corner. Now he's driving a good rally, and he might even take some points for the Belgian Championship.
Opdracht is nog altijd zo hoog mogelijk proberen te
Still trying to finish as high as possible. Yeah, of course. I'm very happy it stopped raining. This was my first time with the new slicks in the rain. It wasn't easy, but I was surprised that it gave enough grip. And now it will be dry till the end, so I can hope I can find some places. Kevin de Maarschalk doing very well as well. 8th overall right now.
Ja, momenteel gaat alles goed.
Yeah, everything is fine for the moment. We had some problem with bad tire choice this morning. I think everybody had some problems. But then we changed the setup, so the car was a lot better. We've attacked very hard now the last 3 stages and made a mistake, so now we have a 40-second lead and we're 7th overall, so we try to keep that position. The Maarschalk right behind Tim van Parijs with his Porsche. The rear stepping out very hard there. That's what the spectators want to see. Jonas Langenakens heading for a top 6, maybe a top 5 finish. And that would be a good thing for the Mitsubishi driver. Michiel Becks. One of the outsiders maybe for a good finish in the Belgian Rally Championship. Bert Cornelis tried to fight for a podium, but it was mistakes like these that made him lose precious seconds. And that meant that with 4 stages to go at the end of the 3rd loop, he was still 45 seconds off that 3rd position. 3rd position is in the hand of Andy Lefevre now. It was impossible to keep Chris Pinson behind. Andy Lefevre knew that. Still, 3rd position is a very good result for him. Chris Pinson then in 2nd, picking up some more points for the title.
Links 24. Beetje couperen. Open lange naar voren.
Chris Pinson with co-driver Peter Kaspers.
Mag ik zeggen, opdracht volbracht. Je bent
I think you've done your mission right. You're 2nd now and control and take the points. I think that's exactly what we have to do. It's always the same. The stages are a bit slippery still with the new rain as well.
Ja, het gaat toch snel, hè?
Yeah, it's going very fast, and it's going very fast at the front as well. With a 36-second lead still for Freddie Loix over Chris Prinsen. Loix still having to make up points to Prinsen in the championship.
Eigenlijk zorg je voor een saaie wedstrijd.
You make this rally pretty boring. Yeah, sorry, it's not my fault that in the first loop all the drivers made the wrong tires choice and some mistakes. Everything is going perfect for us. It's the same scenario than in Spa. We had a good start, make no mistakes in bad conditions, and then it's keeping everything under control. Final loop then. After we had a look at the rankings after 12 stages, Loix still leading from Prinsen, Lefevre in 3rd, Cornelis in 4th and Becks in 5th. Final loop of 4 stages and Thiel was also a round of the Belgian Historic Championship with Paul Lietaert, local hero Paul Lietaert looking for the win. He was in 2nd position, then the engine of his Escort let go. And that meant that TJ van Wijnsbergen gained the spot. But van Wijnsbergen was beaten by other drivers to the surprise of many. Dirk Vermeers finished in 11th overall with this Sierra. Still a good result for Vermeers, and he had a minute penalty early on. And that meant that he couldn't beat this man, Stefan Stoof, in his impressive Porsche, 9th overall, beating Vermeers by 45 seconds. The final 4 stages did not change anything in the junior rankings. Andy Doelef finished 2nd in junior, 1st in R1, and is now in 3rd overall in the Belgian Championship due to his class wins. Good junior points for Paul Geusens now, winning R2 as well. And Jonas Langenakens, who looked to be heading for a good results, the first one in months, until the engine let go. Another bad rally then for Langenakens. Verschuren, after dropping way down the order, eventually finished in 10th, picking up some points. Without that broken drive shaft and that mistake in the 2nd corner, it could have been a lot better for Verschuren. The Maarschalk finished the rally in 8th, winning the R3 class with his Citroën DS3. A faultless rally, apart from maybe a lesser tyre choice in the opening loop. Topi van den Bergen, spectacular BMW, a good rally, winning the M Cup as well, and 7th overall. Good start of the rally from Tim van Parijs, dropped some places afterwards, which was logical, but he still managed to finish in 6th. And a good rally for Michiel Becks as well, together with co-driver Sander van Barschot, taking up the points for 5th place. Bert Cornelis settled for 4th, had a pretty lonely rally at the end. Nobody to beat and nobody that could catch him, but it was still fourth. Was a good result for Cornelis, as was third for Andy the Favorite. The winner of 2005 would not have expected to finish on the podium here with his Mitsubishi Evo 10. Chris Princeton, after a bad tyre choice in the opening stages, dropped to third, attacked hard, then signed for many scratches and eventually finished in third, 26 seconds behind the winner. And that winner was Freddie Loix, dominating the rally from stage one. A good tyre choice, attacking a bit further on and then controlling from halfway through. That's the way Freddie Loix likes to do it, and that makes him now second in the championship.
Ik denk dat wij samen met het team,
I think together with the team we made the right tyre choice this morning, and from the first 4 stages, and afterwards we made no mistakes and we continued to keep the others behind. And now in championship we are closer to Princeton. Yeah, that was what we wanted to do. We were a bit closer to the first position, but we do realize that it will be very hard for the rest of the year. So the final classification of the Tielt Rally, Loix winning it from Princeton, Lefevre, Cornelis and Bex. And these are the standings in the Belgian Championship. Princeton leading it from 8 points from Loix, then Dillet and De Walef through their class wins in third and Charin in fifth. So another first position for Freddie Loix and the BMA Skoda team. And he gets a lot of champagne showered on the fans. There was also a junior BRC award, and that went to Andy De Walef.
Andy De Walef, c'était ton premier
Andy De Walef, this was your first time here in the Tielt Rally. How was it? Well, we were here to learn the rally. As you say, it was our first participation here. So we had to be careful, we had to be at the finish. That was the aim, as always, to learn a lot. And our win here was a bit unexpected. We did everything to get to the end, so that was it. And now with your Renault Twingo R1, the smallest car in the whole of the field, you're now leading the junior championship as well. Yes, we did it all to be consistent, and that we reap the rewards now. And that was it from Tielt. See you next time.